Hello everyone, I hope you're okay. I thought I'd do a video myself because we've gone to second lockdown in England, which is just hideous. I'm in Lamu, yes, but don't think my heart doesn't go out to all of you. I did a video yesterday, it was just a bit too sentimental, so I decided to do another one of the same thing, just my look that I've been doing here, because I was so upset yesterday and it really affected me, but now I'm feeling stronger. I'm more optimistic, and just knowing we have to go through this and we have to be positive and optimistic, and we will get through this, but it's a very tough time. So I thought, because I started this in lockdown in March, that I would do a little video on me again, using the products I've used. I've been doing such beautiful people here in Lamu, but just a little one of me for those of you who care. So here we are. I've stayed out of the sun a lot. I'm going to write down the products I use on myself regularly, but this is me with no makeup, early in the morning. I've just been for a swim, a long swim, which I do every morning, which feels so great. And so off we go. Okay, so even though my skin is obviously in very good condition here, regardless of age, dare I say it? But anyway, it's all good, but I'm just going to do a really quick video. Now, I will always just even out my skin a little bit, so I'm using the Sublimage, which I adore, the Chanel Sublimage. So just putting a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm just going to even it out, just so it's perfected, really. Tiny bit with my fingers, just blend it in. And I think it makes a huge difference. I mean, I'm not expecting everyone to use full cover, but a tinted moisturizer or something like this gorgeous Sublimage product by Chanel will just help you look, frankly, more perfected. Unless you have absolutely gorgeous skin and are very, very young. But over a certain age, I think it's a really good idea just to even it out a bit with a bit of foundation. Okay. I'm not bothering to put it on my eyelids, just blending it through there. Down on my chin, so weeny bit, a bit more there, a bit more there, up, blending it down, up, so it's completely smoothed out. Okay, now in the same context, I also like to use a bit of concealer regardless, so I'm going to use not the Luminous Silk concealer by Armani, but the one that they brought out originally, which is this one. It's slightly lighter. It's a little bit, not easier to apply because they're both fabulous, but just a little bit lighter. So I'm going to use that, lighter in texture, not in color, because obviously you have to find the right one for you. Taking it exactly onto where the dark circle ends, and then down onto my nose, patting it in the other side, just gently patting it in, and then bring it down onto the nose a little bit and up, so it's all smoothed out and down onto the cheek a bit, so there's a seamless effect, and we'll just lift the eye area. That's all I want to do. And it makes a huge difference, massive difference. There we go, great. Now I'm going to use Trini London circles on my eyes. I'm using cream products today, so I'm going to use Trini London circles on my eyes. I'm using this one. The names have been written down for you. And I'm just going to put this across my lid, so it's nice and glowing. There you go, just to give definition to the eye. I do like a slightly darker lid, I really do. This has a gorgeous gold pigment in it, so it's really perfect for shimmer and light and reflection. There we go. There's a building height. Sorry you can hear the banging, guys, but there's a building site outside. You know, I'm living in a village which is beautiful, but sadly lots of people want to live in this village too, including me. So it's sometimes can be a bit of a building site. But you know what, that's the same everywhere in the world, so it's fine. And 10 o'clock at night, you can hear a pin drop here. Literally, everyone goes to bed so early. It's wonderful, including me. And then I wake up at 6, and I go for a big swim at about 6:45 across the channel, which is amazing. It's about a kilometre. And come back and have breakfast. And now I'm with you. But I so sympathize with everybody in the world who's locked down in their houses, and please don't think I'm not thinking of you all. I really am. So I'm putting a little bit of this one just in the center, in the socket of my eye. Just to the center, just again tapping it in. Tiny weeny bit. Don't need much. There we go. That's it. And then I'm going to put on, as always, loads of mascara, because we love it. I'm using the Hourglass mascara, which is divine, this one. There we go. Into the roots of the lashes, right into the corner. So every lash is covered from top to bottom. And in this case, from bottom to top. Right into the roots, right into the very corner, bringing the lashes out at the corner to extend them. I didn't remove the excess of the brush because I've been using this mascara. Every time I put on mascara here, I've been using this one. So there's no need to remove the excess. It's kind of starting to dry out. If it was very, very new, I would have removed the excess a bit. Right into the corner. Great. Right into the corner again. I hope this is looking good. And on the bottom lashes, back and forth. Whoops. I'm always poking myself. Doesn't really matter. I'll get a Q-tip and clean that up. I wouldn't poke a client, I promise you. I would try not to poke a client. Right, clean that up. The Q-tips are somewhere else. I'm going to use a little bit of tissue paper just underneath there to clean that up. There we go. Same on the other side. There we go. So, holding the brush at this point vertically, I find it much easier. And then I'm going to put another layer on top, because I like that thickness showing on the top, really thick lashes, which you can do. You know, separation is one thing, but for me it's about making your eyes look intense and gorgeous with thick, thick, thick mascara. Blend that down a bit. There. Okay, other side. You don't have to put the wand back into the mascara every time, of course. Just go for it. Do they look even? Not quite. Have to bring that down a bit more there. Do they look even? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Come out. Yeah. I think that's probably enough too. I'm going to be keeping this makeup on all day after all, because I have actually done my exercise for the day. If I go swimming again, I'll just sort of splash. I've got, yeah, that's great. There we go. Ooh, it's hot. It's very humid here. Done. Now, tiny bit of blush, just to lift, again, the circle. Just to lift this area, because I just want that cheek area to be lifted fractionally. So just on the cheekbone and up. On the cheekbone and up. On the cheekbone and up. So just wakes your face up a tiny bit. It's a bit more youthful. On the cheekbone and up. There you go. On the cheekbone and up. Yep. Lip liner. My favorite product, well, one of them. My gorgeous Victoria Beckham lip liner. Goodness, it's really hot today. We don't have air conditioning here. This house has actually no windows, because the only time we need windows is during the rainy season. And then I'm not here at that time. So everything is shut down, all the curtains are removed, all the furniture is going in the middle of the room, and then you don't have to worry about the rain. Some houses here are built with windows now, because this house is 20 years old. But as this old style Lamu, it's not. So I'm getting a little bit of my lip line as always, but very, very subtly. Just to bring out my mouth a bit. Voila. Do you know what, guys? I want you to know we've only spent under 10 minutes doing this, and we're almost done. Lipstick Bobbi Brown of the same tone as the lip liner. Just filling in with this. Rub your lips together. Do your mirror face. We all have one. I always like to think I don't, but I'm sure I do. There you go. Goodness, it's hot. So, that's my first little video on myself since lockdown. Since I've come out here, and it all started this way in March, and I just want to let you know I'm thinking of you. I love you. I am so grateful to be here, but please don't think I'm removed and not totally concerned and involved with, certainly emotionally, with what is going on all over the world. It is, but we'll get through it. We just will. We're going to get through it, and we'll come out stronger, and we just have to stay positive and just know that I'm thinking of you and I really care. So I hope you like that. It's all very pink, isn't it? Pink dress, pink hair. God, pink. God bless. Bye-bye.